I just did my first virtual show. And with all my friends or other people that I see, is that a lot of them are going virtual because they have to find some way to pay their rent. With me, I just found another job. I had a different job. I ended up quitting it and finding another one because I just couldn't stand it anymore. And I really wanted to work on magic, focus more on it, and I wanted to try a virtual show like everyone else is. But there's just weird caveats with virtual magic is that I was learning all these tricks. I found books, I found different videos, and a lot of them require like a physical presence of a spectator, and that's what made it very difficult, because I learned all these tricks and then I had to put them on the back burner and learn all these other virtual tricks where it's all me doing everything. Some people could figure out tricks where they could have like the spectator have their own deck of cards or like a Sharpie or some type of thing like that throughout the whole show. With me, I just want to at least try it for once. So I got this gig a few weeks back. It's for like a college in the city, and they like help kids, I guess, get into college. I don't remember every single detail, but they just wanted a virtual show. All the kids were going to be home. I'm going to perform for them. These kids are like, I think between like 13 and like the oldest would be like 17. And I was told that it could be like up to like 20 kids. It ended up being like 5 or 6 of them, which is not that bad, not really a problem. I actually had a lot of fun doing it, but there were some things I didn't like. It's nothing to do with their fault or anything. It's just the virtual setting. Actually, let me start off what I do like about virtual shows is that right behind the camera, I have a list of tricks, and I have cues to remind myself what to say and to what to do for these different tricks. Also, what's also off camera is that my buddy Nevin, damn it, shit. Awesome, I just broke a trick. I have these bins. He told me what you should do is take a trick out of the bin, perform the trick, and when you're done with it, you don't leave it on stage, you don't put it on the table, you take it and you get a second bin and you throw it in there. So every time I finish something, I just toss it right in there. That's the thing I like. Also, what I did was that I did like a combination of standing up. I know with Mario the Magician, awesome guy, amazing guy, he would have his show, I think, standing up the entire time. He's running around. I know because he's working with kids, he has to be way more energetic. With me, I had a combination of tricks standing up and also me sitting down and doing my tricks, like card table work. So I did that. So what I could do, instead of like having it like really awkward, I could just like turn the camera off for a second or unmute or mute myself, get my thing situated in like a few seconds, set it back up, it's done. And you don't have to deal with people doing something like totally wrong and screwing up your trick, because you're in control of everything. You're in control of all your stuff. The things I do not like is that a lot of people like to be muted. I know they do it so it's not a bunch of background noise and things like that. Blessing and a curse for me is that this is my camera, and I would have a wire going all the way through to my computer. This is my computer screen right here. So I can't see anyone's face. So to talk to them, like to make it more natural for me, is that I'm talking to them like this, but it's unnatural for them because I'm talking to them with the side of my face. So it's very off-putting. And sometimes I'll just talk to them like this, and like I try to memorize names like, oh hey Sam or whatever, and like talk like that, so it's a lot more natural. And it's very weird when you're trying to perform a trick and you finish it and then nothing happens, you don't hear anything, and because everyone's muted and it's just dead silent, and it's just like, did I flash, did I do this, did I mess up, did I not like it, or was it just that bad? It's just everyone's muted. Later on, there was one person that didn't leave himself unmuted. I don't know if that was to help my feelings or he would react, and it made me feel much better. But the best part of not hearing people is that you get to focus a lot more on your performance. You're focusing and you're trying even harder to do it. And that's the thing. That's the thing that did help me with it, because if you hear sounds or uncomfortable sounds or someone saying something or doing something, it throws you off completely. You can't even focus on anything else except what that person was doing or saying. And also, earlier I forgot, when I could like block out my screen and do those different things. What I like is that if I mess something up or if I do something wrong, I just turn it off, turn it back on. Or if I drop something or do something or mess something up, I could put it into view, out of view, and I control everything here. But yeah, that is all. Yeah, Zoom magic virtual magic is really weird. It's something you got to get used to. And I think I've seen a lot of people doing like, oh, we're having a Halloween show, we're doing this. I think like virtual magic's kind of going away now, because I'm seeing people book like a live. I just got another live gig on Halloween, and I think people are starting to learn how to live with COVID, which is the best thing to do. We have to learn how to live with it. We can't live in fear and stay locked in. And some places like New York going back into lockdown, like seriously, just insane. But yeah, guys, I would say try it. Definitely try doing a virtual show. Don't knock it. Some people are like, why would you put all this time and effort into it? Well, some people gotta pay bills. There's a lot of like things you could do that you can't do in live, but with live you kind of do miss that like what is it, like that human connection, I'm guessing. It's just it's something that it's just missing there. It's like you don't really get to know that much about the person there, and like you can't really do any like visual gags. You can only do it to yourself, and it's not really weird things you could do in Zoom that could be like a magic trick. It's just like, it's weird. It's like, it's basically watching a live stream of someone perform for you. And it's not that bad, but I think people are starting to move on, and people who dedicated like months and months and months into this, I don't know. I don't know, maybe it'll explode even more. Maybe people will be done and like you'll see like 20, 30 magic shows live, and just wear a mask and socially distance, and everyone will be all right. So guys, that's all from me. Yeah, today I was stressing it for like weeks on end, but now I got it done. I'm gonna go outside and skateboard for a celebration. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much, guys. Peace.